In a sense, General Malik, do you believe that the troops on the border needed this kind of message from the Prime Minister in person? It's a double-edged sword, presumably, because as I said, it could raise the stakes, but at the same time, maybe it sends out a message of readiness to the enemy.
Look, as I see it, the Prime Minister had 3 or 4 purposes. The first, of course, was to go and inspire and motivate people on the front line. That is something which all our political leaders have been doing it, even during Kargil war. I remember Vajpayee coming there during the war, when the war was on. So that was something which was good, and it did raise the morale of the troops. He also met the commanders who are not only deployed, who are planning, but he also saw their plans, I guess, and got briefed by them. And he met the troops who had fought in the Galwan Valley. So that was also, I think, a good thing that he did. Now it comes to messaging. He sent 2 very strong messages. One, of course, was to China and to the international community, which Ajay Shukla has just now mentioned. I'm not going to repeat that. I thought it was a very strong message which went to them. But the message was also to our own countrymen. And that, look, we should be prepared for any escalation if that takes place. We are a peaceful country, but you cannot predict what may happen. So I think overall it was a good gesture, and that was in fact the right place to send a very strong message to China. I must also mention to you here, Rajiv, that China follows a policy of trying to put the political leadership of the adversary to sleep, or to put them in a comfort zone, and then they strike at the military level, or they take the initiative at the military level. Now this particular message which has gone from the battlefield ground, I would say, I think it has made it very clear to them that the political leadership is not going to sleep, is wide awake, and the level now is not just tactical or operational, it is now at the grand strategy level in which the whole issue has been taken.
Let me therefore come to you, General Kulkarni. Is your sense also that this is a firm message? I want to see whether we can finally get a consensus today across. Everyone seems to be suggesting that this is the firm right message sent out. Do you also agree that the Prime Minister's tone was the right tone in the circumstances?
Rajiv, at this point of time, I think the gloves are off. There is no doubt about that. Everybody seems to know. Everybody has been pushing, but the muscle flexing has been going on from Chinese side for a long time now. And it was time now to say, well, here and no more. And if that be so, if China will be pushed, if at all it has to make anything relevant in terms of talks, to get on to status quo ante 30th April 2020. That is the first thing that a clear message has to go. The second thing that I feel now, that Xi Jinping, who seems to be in the mold of Mao, the power flows from the barrel of the gun, and not in mold of Deng Xiaoping, where it sees a peaceful rise, the world seems to understand that yes, China is not a country which can be trusted. China has now got into a position where it indeed believes in a debt diplomacy, indeed believes in muscle flexing, has understood very clearly, is trying to expand, and therefore there is the time of Second World War, where we talk of Lebensraum, or we're talking about the great co-prosperity sphere, whatever be it, China is one country which cannot be trusted. And therefore, it was a clear messaging to China that, look, peace is what we would want, but should peace not be coming, or you intend doing the muscle flexing, then you be ready for a war too. And we are ready too. And this was a clear messaging. Besides, of course, the greatest part of it is, I would say, a person who is in Delhi goes at 11,000 feet and instantly starts getting into activities and can speak for 25 minutes to address the troops over there. I think it's highly commendable, leading from the front, conveying it in uncertain terms, that tighten your belts, be ready, be physically fit, and should there be a need, you must be prepared. And what happens is, Galwan. Galwan is the thing that has triggered. Galwan has shown that Indians will not take it lying down.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.